StockPulse news debrief in the energy sector. We've got Azincourt Energy, trades in the Toronto Venture Exchange and the symbol AAZ, and the OTC and the symbol AZURF as they commence a work program with their Escalera uranium project in Peru. I've got the president and CEO, Alex Klenman, with me now. I want to run through the news. Alex, I appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day. Before we get into the news, I want to backtrack here and why don't you talk about the acquisition to begin with.
Yeah, absolutely. No, we had our eye on a larger piece of property in Peru, and down there's an area, the Maquisani Plateau, has got a lot of press over the last year. A couple of companies have made discoveries up there. One of the companies, Plateau Energy Metals, was drilling for uranium, discovered a large lithium system in the same holes, essentially. So quite a good story. We were looking at some land down there, and that took forever to come to fruition. So while we were under negotiations to grab that property, we found something else that was easy to deal with and easy to do and had some great historical numbers on the uranium side. So we grabbed it. It's called the Escalera Group. There's 3 different projects in the bundle, 7,400 hectares. So a good sizable land package in a very mineral-rich environment. So we're happy to be there.
Now we have it, of course, some field work to be done, I'd imagine. Why don't you walk us through that?
Well, we're just announcing the commencement of our maiden work program there. It's going to consist of really how these things begin, and that's a mapping of favorable geological outcroppings, things that look good from the surface. We're going to do a lot of sampling, channel sampling, to get an idea of the uranium at surface. The plateaus down there, this one is the Picotani Plateau, is uranium rich, and we know it's at surface, so we want to get some ideas in the numbers in some of the areas, and then we'll progress to actually doing some radioactivity readings at surface with handheld devices that the geologists will use, and hopefully we'll come up with a footprint with some drill targets that we can hit early in 2019. We think we're onto something, and it's a great area to be.
Okay, uranium-lithium, kind of an interesting combination here. How'd that come to be?
Yeah, well, we started life as a uranium company. I came on board in the middle of 2017, and the uranium market was really caught in the throes of a severe bear. And the guys at the company asked me what I would do to change things. And I said, listen, well, we've got this whole new clean energy sector, and there's great lithium projects out there. So we expanded into lithium. We had a great run. The beginning of 2018, the stock ran to 30-40 cents on massive volume. We had a lot of love in the market. Things have corrected in the lithium space, but we never gave up our uranium assets. And right now, there's a lot of catalysts on the uranium side that are beginning to wake up that whole sector. And if you've ever been through a uranium bull, that's one reason that there's almost cultish investors in uranium. And because fortunes are made overnight in 2007, 2008, there were some billion-dollar takeovers in 2011, and then sort of a mini bull prior to Fukushima, the earthquake in Japan that kind of put a damper on everything. There were some amazing evaluations. Literally, the old theory is all boats rise in a rising tide. All boats float in a rising tide. So we wanted to keep our uranium assets. We've done that. We've got 2 JVs in the Athabasca Basin in Saskatchewan, which is sort of ground zero for high-grade uranium. 20% of the world's uranium comes from the Athabasca. We've got 2 big projects there. They're both advanced stage exploration on the verge of discovery. Now we have this grassroots play in Peru in a great area. And so we like our exposure to the uranium upside, and we see financings being done now. And I'll tell you what, in this business, if you see the promoters running around looking for uranium assets, that's also a good sign. So we're seeing some real important things happen. But for people to really understand it, if you look into the supply side, the supply and demand issues that are going on today, and the spot price, you can actually get the spot price on our website for those people interested. But if you follow it, you know that something's coming, and we're positioned well for that.
Alex Klenman, President, CEO, Azincourt Energy. That's AAZ on the venture, AZURF, OTC in the States. Appreciate the update, Alex, and we'll certainly look forward to tracking Azincourt's success in the future.
Thank you for the time.